almost like she said, business in the front, party in the front. Business in the front, party in the front. How can you love fearlessly and wholeheartedly if you don't like flip-flops? Like, what is he gonna wear on vacation? If they give me a wet willy, I'm not going to be happy. That is my pet peeve, and everyone knows it.
Be happy about that.
What's his last relationship just like? My number one thing, if you give me a wet willy, I'm out. Move out. Let's just wait till Valentine's Day to see what this is and if I'm gonna be annoyed. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Selena, and today we are talking about Love is Blind Season 8, first impressions, outfit reviews, you know, get into all of the mess. I actually did not get into Love is Blind until Season 6. Then I ended up binge watching all the past seasons. This season is the 5th year anniversary. We will never have another couple like Lauren and Cameron, Brett and Tiffany, or Zach and Bliss. However, you know we love the mess. I think it's kind of bittersweet because we know at this point what's going on with this experiment, especially with last season, Season 7. If you watched it, it was just a hot mess. So you know what? I want to be entertained. 2025, it's been kind of rough so far. Let's go ahead and just enjoy the entertainment. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully someone genuinely falls in love. But let's get into the cast, and then we will watch the trailer together. And let me know if you've heard of any gossip going around about Love is Blind Season 8. I feel like I've heard that there's a potential incest on here, and I've also heard that apparently the district retail manager has been blank on earth to their employees. Let's go ahead and go through the cast, see who's who, and we can figure it out together. Love is Blind Season 8, it does air on February 14th, so if you didn't have Valentine's Day plans, now you do, okay? I'm on the website on my iPad to meet the cast. We'll read through the contestant statements and just react to that. I am looking forward to these outfits too, because if you've watched Love is Blind Germany, Honey's outfits, those were always good. I loved her outfits. And then AD from Season 6, I loved her outfits too. We review fashion on this channel. This is my first time reviewing first impressions of Love is Blind, but you know what? This is 2025. Let's get into it. First person that I see is the district retail manager. Excuse me. Amanda, age 43. She looks amazing. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. I love that we're starting out with a person of color. I feel like these Love is Blind seasons, they're not very diverse, as you know, so it's great to see, especially an Asian person. Come on. Hi, sister. Oh, occupation is district retail manager. Are you the only district retail manager? Capricorn is their astrological sign. I don't know anything about zodiac signs, to be honest. I just know that I'm a Cancer, and I actually do think it's true because kind of a sensitive girly. I don't know. If you know astrological signs, please let me know down in the comments. If you have any predictions about these contestants, does Capricorn mean bad? I don't know. Let's see what Amanda is looking for. Seeking an organic real-life meet cute. Okay. Amanda has swiped left on dating apps for the last time. I think sometimes my age can be a factor. I agree with that because I feel like there's younger folks on here. I think the youngest age on this season is 26. So 26 and 43, you know. Amanda is the oldest single entering the pods. Now, why did we do that to Amanda? I feel like that is setting her up for drama, which I know is the premise of this reality, or I guess it's not reality TV, but could we at least get someone else in their 40s? Hopefully we see that, or I just feel like that's not fair, and she's whatever. Okay, I was just gonna say, and she's a minority, and she's the woman. I don't know, that just doesn't seem fair to me. But whatever, it's an experiment, so okay. She's far more concerned with emotional maturity. Fair. In her eyes, nothing is more attractive than a guy who can tell her exactly how he feels. Somebody who can't communicate is definitely an ick for me. Honestly, may even earn her suitor a slice of something scrumptious, since Amanda enjoys baking sourdough bread for those she loves. Will any man in the pods be able to rise to Amanda's standards and leave no crumbs? Who's writing this? I thought they were kind of getting dirty for a second, but okay. Amanda, yeah, I'm rooting for you, girl. Hopefully you're not that district retail manager that allegedly people on TikTok are saying you ruined their lives. Amanda's outfit is gorgeous. I love the pop of color. Great pose. She's smiling. I don't really go for clear shoes, but she made them work. I don't know. I think because everything else is amazing, I didn't really look at her feet. Her toes are done. Okay. Ashley, age 28, client success manager. I don't know what that means. You make your clients successful, but like what department? Or these occupations are always so vague. Astrological sign is a Virgo. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna look on my computer for a second. Zodiac signs. I don't want to say stereotypes, but everybody knows zodiac signs but me. Okay, I already see myself getting called out. Cancers are too emotional. I get it. What was Amanda? Amanda was a Capricorn. So what is Capricorn? Work obsessed. Hardworking, but not as passionate into relaxing. Okay, now let's look at our girl. This girl named Ashley, age 28. Okay, Virgo, perfectionist. For some reason, I don't like that pose that she's doing. Just kind of looks like hunched. I just feel like it's not accentuating, or I don't know. I like the dress. The shoes are okay. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. But just for some reason, I feel like the confidence, if I had to predict, I just feel like she's not as confident because she's like hunching. But, you know, we're just basing ourselves off of poses. Ashley has been told she's a bit too much in past relationships. So any future partner needs to love her zest for life. I am not willing to sacrifice my excitability. I really just want a partner that can embrace that fully. I like that because I've been told before that I'm too much. I get it. Ready to see beauty in life's simplest moments. Ashley hopes to spend the rest of her days with someone who'll catch every sunset and walk around the city snapping photographs. If Ashley finds a self-assured, expressive guy, she'll lock him down at shutter speed, sight unseen. Okay, does she mean taking pictures of her or walking around the city and taking pictures of the sunset and everything? I'd like a secure man. You've got to be confident with what you got. I don't care if you are shorter than me or anything, just do it with confidence. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, okay, Brittany, age 35, partnership executive, Aries. She sounds overqualified for this show. Brittany, age 35, she just sounds like the people that she's meeting are not on her level and she's too overqualified for them. Gorgeous, love the color of this dress. Love the smile. Ooh, she's got some fancy jewelry. I can't see her shoes, but I'm sure they're cute. I love this dress. An Aries. What's an Aries? Let's see. Now, again, we're just reading stereotypes from hola.com. Always angry, that's the myth, but the truth is joyous and playful. If they do become angry, it won't be for too long. I don't really know many stereotypes about zodiac signs, but that just does not sound nice. Cassandra, okay, age 30. I like that dress. I don't know if it's, I like to see like a deep blue color on her, something like that. It's not the best color on her. She's gorgeous, very pretty. It's kind of reminding me of like a beach girl. All right, age 30, occupation hairstylist. Taurus. Myth, Taurians are lazy, but the truth is that they're cautious and will go out of their way to assist others. This just sounds like a lie. I don't know. Are these zodiac stereotypes true? Let me know in the comment section down below. For Cassandra, a good sense of humor is the ultimate green flag, which should come as no surprise, as she was named after a character in Wayne's World. In addition to witty banter, she's looking forward to getting vulnerable in the pods with a future partner. I feel like with Love is Blind, you have to get vulnerable because you have a whole week to get to know everyone. So everyone's gonna know your deepest, darkest secrets in the beginning and your backstory and stuff that made you cry when you were little, but I just feel like that's part of the show. But time with her good group of girls comes first. So just as the Spice Girls once wisely sang, if you want to be Cassandra's lover, you gotta get with her friends. Okay. When it comes to boxers or briefs, we don't know if she has a preference. As long as whatever the guy is wearing gets the job done. My biggest ick is when you see the top of a guy's butt crack, she says. I can't handle that. Now that just sounds like she's here for a good time. We'll see. That Spice Girls song, I think they even admitted when they were writing that song, they were just kind of playing around in the studio. Like, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. I feel like that could either mean A, you got to get the friend's approval, or I don't know. Kylie, age 28. Let's read the other stuff before we review the outfit. I'm in a good mood today. Occupation, medical student. If you're a medical student, how do you have time to go on Love is Blind? Because you need to have like, what, 6 weeks off work? Or at least 2 to 3 weeks off work, and then if you remote, you can still work while filming the show. I don't know. If this is airing in February, maybe they filmed this during one of the breaks. But I feel like if you're a medical student, you already have a lot going on. But she is 28. In my opinion, once you're like in your late 20s, you start to think about getting married. I'm different. I got married at 19, but from what I've found and my personal experience with friends and stuff, oh, she's a Virgo, perfectionist. You might have to be a perfectionist as a med student, you know, we're gonna have to review 32 people and I'm already parched. This is a lot. And you know what? Out of the 32 people, we're probably just gonna be following 6 people in this show. I think it's good that we're meeting the cast, but keep in mind, we're probably not gonna know a lot of them. Med student Kylie is determined to heal some lonely hearts. One thing that's really unique about the pods is everybody's here to get married and find their someone, she says. Are they though? Are they? I want to be the most famous person on Love is Blind. Like, you just know that if you are on Love is Blind and your story gets followed, of course you're gonna have a boosted up Instagram following, brand deals, sponsorships. Like, this is a lie. Like, how do you not know by season 8? You know what I mean? You're a med student. You can figure that out, girl. She says, I'm here to find my husband. When she's not wearing a white coat, Kylie can usually be seen sporting the latest fashion trends, which are responsible for her overflowing closet. Sorry, this is not funny. But she's more than willing to clean up her shopaholic act and make room for the right guy. The one thing she won't give up, however, is her faith. I'm a very religious person, so I'm looking for someone who also has those traditions and is willing to share them with me and raise a family. Now, my first impression of this outfit is, you know what? I'm not in it, so I can't understand it. You know how... Okay, you know how like when you want to wear a big hoodie, but you wear it with shorts? If you think about it, okay, I'm cold, I'm gonna wear a hoodie, but I also want to wear shorts. You kind of like that hot and cold. Maybe our friend Kylie says, this shoulder is like really cold, but this one I need to like cool it down. It's too hot. From a practical standpoint, I am kind of confused because if it's a blazer and it's one shoulder, right? Like you think about those long sleeve shirts, they're one shoulder, so you have one exposed, one covered. I feel like that's more practical because you can always layer on. But if she's wearing a blazer, and I've gotten sweaty in some blazers before, I just feel like from a practical standpoint, I'm not understanding it. It's almost like she said, business in the front, party in the front. Business in the front, party in the front. Kylie, I'm sure you've heard a lot about your outfit. Please let us know if it's practical. That's just what I want to know. The shoes make her look like she's barefoot as well. Like it's the same color as her feet. I don't know, maybe I would have switched to some white shoes or something like that. Next, Lauren, age 31. She looks very sweet. I like her smile. I like her shoes. I like her little pose. And I like that color. I think that brown color is actually really cute. Occupation, educational sales. What does that mean? Is she selling chalkboards? They need to stop being so vague in here. Because as we know, Tyler from Love is Blind season 7, he had like 3 different jobs. I really hope they're doing background checks for real on these contestants. Astrological sign, Sagittarius. We haven't had that sign yet. Myth, Sagittarians are unreliable. Truth, Sagittarians are adventurous. Okay. About, coming from a big Irish Catholic family with 80 first cousins. I mean, that is a stereotype. You know, if you're Catholic, you have a lot of kids or a lot of siblings. I was raised Catholic, actually. Don't have a lot of siblings. My dad is, he's the second oldest of... He's 2 of 6. Lauren has always wanted to start one of her own, but her recent relationships never seem to make it past the 6 to 9 month mark, leaving her eager to find a connection to last a lifetime. That is a very specific time range. 6 to 9 months. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like 2 to 3 months is like really short, but 6 to 9, I feel like you're kind of near the 1 year mark, so you're kind of like considering, you know, where your relationship's going. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the 6 to 9 month mark. If you recently have relationships that last that long, what does that even mean? As a former teacher, Lauren is primed to be a star student in the pods. These are so corny. I mean, I love corny jokes, but whoever is writing this is like really trying to bring on the puns. I ask a lot of questions and really like to get to know people, but she tends to be an overthinker and processor. Me, which could get in the way of her decision making. I just like to know what's going on and how people are feeling, which can be a little bit too much sometimes. However, if any of her suitors are too invested in their personal appearance or hers of that matter, then the choice to move on will be simple. It just comes up very arrogant, and I can pick up on that. Okay, so what I'm getting is that my friend Lauren is an empath. I'm rooting for her. Okay, so she used to be a teacher, now she's into sales. I think I know what happened. She was like, I love the kids, but I'm tired of this wage. I'm gonna go into sales. That's what I think happened. Madison, age 28. I feel like we've seen a lot of late 20s so far. Occupation, artist. Astrological sign, Leo. Let's see what that stereotype looks like. Again, I don't like stereotypes, but I don't know about zodiac signs. Leos are egotistical. Leos have a love for success that also extends to everyone else. Ow, my foot's asleep. Let's read this real quick and I'm gonna take a break. Madison's most consistent relationship has been with her beloved French bulldog, Henry. And yes, he has his own Instagram account. I used to make fun of people who do that, but whenever I became a dog owner, I get it. Like, and also, where are you gonna put all of those pictures on your phone? You gotta put it somewhere, so. Whew. My foot's asleep, okay. But now this artist is looking to fill in the blank canvas of her love life with a guy who matches her goofy girl energy. Bonus points if he can roll up his sleeves and join her in the studio. And if that's not exactly his speed, then there's always room on the back of her motorcycle. Okay, girl, I like that you have a motorcycle. Are you wearing a helmet though? Don't expect Madison to fall for just anyone in the pods, as she's never proud of never settling for anything less than she deserves, which includes men with long fingernails and mommy issues who cheat and don't like spicy foods. Okay, actually, I agree with that. I don't like long fingernails, even on myself. I don't, from a practical standpoint, I just can't do it. Mommy issues, I get it. Like, actually, yeah, who cheat and don't like spicy foods. Okay, I agree. And if you don't like spicy foods, I always have to ask, have you tried it? Did you try it once? You're like, never again. If you can't always reach her, don't take it personally. She says, I'm really bad at texting. Madison says, sometimes my friends are like, did you pass away? Because I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. Ooh, so if I'm being real, this could also mean she might, deal with mental health issues. I get that. If you deal with mental health issues, I feel like a symptom can be not messaging people, not responding. Or this could also mean that she prefers to talk on the phone. She didn't mention that in this bio. I like her outfit, like her tattoos. She's very cute. I like her jewelry. It's very simple. Her shoes are cute. But I see a theme with clear shoes, like shoes with clear. I don't know if I like the front part. I like the base of the shoes. Her nails are cute, but I don't know if I like the clear on that. I think because her dress is so colorful that she could easily pick one of those colors and that could be part of her shoe. An orange shoe would be cute, a blue shoe, a pink shoe, but clear is like, okay, it's not preferred for me. Let's go to Meg, 31, oncology nurse. Astrological sign, Libra. Myth, Libras are indecisive. Truth, Libras are not indecisive. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that sounds like an indecisive analysis, and whoever wrote this, are they a Libra? I don't know. Put free-spirited Meg in a box and you'll miss out on all she has to offer. As an oncology nurse, work comes first, but she's also a self-described goof who can be a little bit airheaded from time to time. I miss my exit nearly every day when I drive to work, and I tend to lose my phone or just forget to plug it in. With a demanding career, dating has been nearly impossible, for after 2 years of the single life, Meg is making love. Meg is making finding love a priority. Well, I guess making love is a priority too, probably for her. At least for the honeymoon, if she goes to the honeymoon. I'm just kidding. Okay, never mind. In the pod, she's willing to go deep, but if her energy isn't reciprocated, then it's on to the next one. My biggest ick is somebody who doesn't ask questions back. Oh my gosh. I like Meg already. We've talked about this in my past videos before. I cannot stand that. Whew. I already like her because she said that and because she's an oncology nurse. But if he values humor and heart in equal measure and doesn't mind taking charge in the kitchen, then Meg is ready to take a leap of faith. I like this dress. I like this orange color, dainty jewelry. I think she could add a bracelet. I like her hair. I think I would have liked an updo or something. Those shoes do not fit. And again, the clear straps, I don't know, I would change the shoes, girl. And also, I wouldn't show that the shoes don't fit. You could have kept the other foot in front, but it's okay. It's okay. Molly, age 30. Why do I feel like Molly, that's a name where you know they're gonna have bangs, but maybe I'm thinking of the Big Comfy Couch. I love that show. Let me know in the comment section if you watch that show. The puppet, Molly, she had bangs. So I don't know, maybe I'm stereotyping, I'm sorry, but her bangs are cute. Molly, I like this dress. Your shoes are fun. Those are platform shoes. Okay. Executive assistant. So you assist the executive person. Sagittarius. Unreliable is the myth of Sagittarius people. Truth, Sagittarius are adventurous. Oh yeah, someone else was a Sagittarius in here. Oh, this is so many people. And we still haven't really had diversity so far. Like we had Amanda, and that's it. I'm really looking for a mix here. Self-made Molly is proud of purchasing a home all on her own where she plans to spend Christmases to come with her forever person. Eager to share her tree decorating tradition, she brought a special ornament into the pods in hopes of gifting it to her future husband. A go-getter from an early age, the former Minnesota Timberwolves cheerleader paid for a portion of her college tuition with funds won for lip sync battles she competed throughout her childhood. Now Molly is the market for a hype man who will back all her scene-stealing performances in her day-to-day life. If I'm out on the dance floor, they have to be cheering me on in the corner or out there dancing with me. Boys who are embarrassed easily, please exit stage left. You know what this is giving? And this is my prediction. I think what she's going to do is find someone who makes less money than her, and they could take advantage of her. Because we know in past seasons that some of these fake jobs listed take advantage of the woman, aka Tyler from Love is Blind. We'll see. I feel like if she's in the pods, Molly, I hope you didn't disclose too much about your financial situation, that you work hard, do this, do that. You want whoever you meet to live in your home. I think you should let them talk about how they want to support you, take care of you as well. So it just seems like this could be setting her up for getting taken advantage of from a financial standpoint. I don't know. All right, Monica, age 28. Is that like the third age 28 I've seen? I feel like I've seen those shoes on someone else. Digital marketing. Okay. Astrological sign is Aries. I'm kind of done with the zodiac signs for now. This is a lot of people, and I don't know who we're actually going to see from the seasons, but whatever. Family oriented. Monica is searching for a guy to join her tribe. I want my partner to feel like another family member. I'm my most authentic self with my mom, dad, and sister. So finding someone who adds to that dynamic is more than I could ask for. Monica says her loved ones would describe her as secretly really weird. So anyone who makes it past the pause must accept her tendency to talk to herself and not violate her list of extremely specific icks. Shoes are an ick. If you have dirty New Balances that are bright blue, I'm sorry, but we gotta work on it. After deleting her dating apps, Monica hopes the pods will work their magic and help her land a guy who loves her and the experimental recipes she whips up in the kitchen. That's okay. I like that she says, ow, my foot's asleep. She's looking for a family member, someone to get along with her family. I see what she means about the icks, but I like how she says we can work on it. I like the dress. I would like to see a little bit more jewelry or like earrings or something. When you are shorter like me, like petite, 5'4" and under, I feel like you have to be mindful of longer dresses. Like she could have worn, I think, a taller heel potentially, or maybe some shoes that don't have as much texture because her dress is very loud. But I like her outfit. I think her outfit's good. It's cute. Wow. Sara, age 29, oncology nurse again, Capricorn. Sara once typed the entire alphabet in 3.5 seconds, but she's still figuring out the ABCs of love. After a year of being single, the oncology nurse is searching for a goal-oriented guy who looks sunny on the side of life. If he happens to laugh at her jokes from time to time, that wouldn't hurt. Small-town vibe of Minneapolis hasn't exactly helped Sara's hunt for a life partner because it feels like everyone already knows or has dated everyone else. Interesting. Is Minneapolis really small? Genuine connections with guys who don't need fixing are paramount, as she spends plenty of time taking care of others at her day job. When she's off duty, Sara spends her time playing Call of Duty. So her future husband better level up his skills before their wedding day. I feel like that was all over the place. However, I get what she's saying, but I'm interested. I love this dress that Sara has. I love her nails. Very cute. Again, I don't know how tall this lady is, but she seems kind of shorter like me. If she wore maybe a little bit of a heel, because it seems like she's tripping over her dress. Other than that, very cute. I love this dress. Good jewelry that's like very simple. Maybe an updo, but maybe that would be giving prom, but other than that, I love her dress and I'm rooting for her. It seems like she's got a lot going for herself. It's interesting that she says she's looking for a guy that doesn't need fixing, but I don't know. She's still young. Hopefully she can find someone. I don't have high hopes for this season so far. We've only reviewed the women so far, so let's just see. Taylor, she's 32. Colonoscopy nurse. There's a lot of people in the healthcare field so far. This is like the third nurse we've seen. 32. Pisces. Ooh, what does Pisces mean? Myth. Pisces are too naive. Truth. Pisces are optimistic dreamers and will uplift those around them. Okay. Attention, Lindsay Lohan. Taylor is ready to star in her own Christmas rom-com. The thing I'm most excited to do with my partner is decorating our Christmas tree together. She says, I could cry just thinking about it. Finding a genuine, loyal, caring, adventurous, and funny man in the pods would be the biggest gift Taylor could receive. If you can make me laugh, the rest is history. And for the record, reindeer hooves are the only ones she wants to see, as guys who wear flip-flops are a major turn-off. After losing herself in past relationships, Taylor feels like she's ready to love fearlessly and wholeheartedly. How can you love fearlessly and wholeheartedly if you don't like flip-flops? Like, what is he gonna wear on vacation? Water shoes? Crocs? I don't mind Crocs, actually. Anyways. And hopefully her future husband won't mind her caroling all year round. How can you say that if you don't like flip-flops? I sing a lot of sentences for no reason, so that might get annoying. I just don't like this. I don't like this whole paragraph. It seems like she's gonna give the dramatics, but I don't know. Very cute outfit. It's like Legally Blonde almost. I like the little romper blazer situation. Her hair's nice. Again, the clear shoes. I don't know what's going on with the clear shoes, but it's okay. Like, it's okay. I don't feel like there's anything in her about paragraph that's like, I'm looking for someone to marry. It just seems like I want that picturesque rom-com, get away from me, don't like flip-flops, but listen to me sing everything. So I don't know. Let's just wait till Valentine's Day to see what this is and if I'm gonna be annoyed. I don't know, it's kind of scary when people say, I know I'm a talker. Okay, then can you calm down a little bit? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyways. Tiera, age 34, marketing strategist. Astrological sign is Gemini. What does that mean? Myth, Geminis are two-faced. Truth, Geminis see both sides of the argument. Okay, see, that's a fair myth truth. I don't know anything about Geminis, but maybe they're like the peacekeepers. Sure, looks aren't everything, but if a Michael B. Jordan lookalike with a gentle spirit is waiting in the pods, then Tiera calls first dibs. As someone who is very traditional and prefers the old ways of dating, she's recently ditched the apps in hopes of meeting her future husband in real life. But the dating pool feels almost dried up, especially when it comes to finding a man who supports her career. I'm almost proud of going back to school to get my master's or business administration. It says MBA. At my dream university. It took me 5 years to make it a reality and I just didn't give up. Entering the experiment, Tiera is stepping far outside of her comfort zone. But there's one thing that she won't compromise on. My faith is very important to me. It's not something I can sacrifice for love. I love that. I love it when people are very strong in their beliefs. It seems like she's a very hard worker. She went to school at her dream university, got her master's, so I'm rooting for her. And finally, some more diversity. Outfit is cute. I love that pop of color. I feel like people don't wear, I was gonna say green, but I feel like people don't wear light green a lot, and I like that. Her shoes, cute. I feel like her shoes, the detail in her shoes matches the detail in her dress, which is nice. Her nails are done. Her earrings match. Her makeup looks great. Her hair looks great. All right, Tiera's on my radar. I hope she gets screen time. Vanessa, age 31, media planner. I wonder what that means. Like, are you working on commercials, social media? What kind of media? Sagittarius. Have we reviewed a Sagittarius before? Myth, Sagittarians are unreliable. Truth, Sagittarians are adventurous. Okay, that sounds familiar. Someone on here is a Sagittarius as well. Is this the first time they've done astrological signs? To impress this classically trained ballerina, your dating skills better be on point. I like that. And spontaneous road tripping. My perfect partner is somebody who's always down to try something new. Choosing men based on her physical appearance hasn't yielded the kind of love Vanessa has wanted all her life. She's open to all connections in the pods. Well, almost all. The only thing I'm not willing to sacrifice for love is my dogs. Can't live without them. I love this. Seems like she's very well-rounded. She's very adventurous, likes to do outdoor activities. I don't know, she just seems very well-rounded. I like it, and I like that she's a dog lover. This dress is cute. I feel like she would look really good in orange. If she could switch dresses with that other girl, with Meg, I think that would look really good on her. But this dress is cute too. I like her tattoos. Very cute. Virginia, age 34, healthcare recruiter. See, that's something that I can already understand. That's an occupation that we could already understand. So she recruits healthcare workers. Astrological sign is Capricorn. Adventurous Virginia is the type to enter a marathon on a whim, but she hasn't found the right guy to meet her at the finish line. In past relationships, this doctor's big heart has led her astray, but now she's done pouring into others if they aren't filling her cup first. Still showing up and wanting love is my hugest accomplishment because it's really easy to become jaded. A patient and faith-driven guy who wants to go the long haul will immediately attract her attention. But if really arrogant and self-centered men are waiting on the other side of the pods, then this former cheerleader won't hesitate to show them the DOOR. Okay. I like this. I feel like it's just saying she's been putting others before herself. It's her time. I'm rooting for her. Yemi, age 30, product sales manager, Sagittarius. Yemi hasn't had much luck in the dating scene, leaving her to wonder if her future husband can even be found in either of the Twin Cities. Meeting new people has been hard, especially because she feels that Midwestern guys can be hesitant to make the first move. Men just aren't very forward here, so I don't get approached very often. It might have to do with the fact that I'm a little intimidating. Yemi's independence, success, and drive have helped her climb the corporate ladder, but haven't done wonders for her love life. That's why an ambitious guy who allows her to feel comfortable and helps her grow is who she's hoping to fall for in the pods. But if he has a vulgar sense of humor or bad manners, then a second date is off the table. I fully agree with this, and I don't know if y'all know, but I am from the Midwest. I'm from Ohio. I would agree with that. I just feel like people don't really tell me they like me. But someone else said it's a small world, or that it's a very small town in Minneapolis. So I also wonder like if she's just encountering the same people over and over again. Beautiful dress. Finally, some shoes that are not clear. I like her shoes. It looks like the strap needs to be tightened just a little bit more, but other than that, very cute. I am rooting for Yemi. All right, we're into the men now. Starting off strong. Adam, age 33, fashion director and co-owner. Sounds rich to me. Astrological sign is Leo. By the time Adam was 13 years old, he had traveled to 6 continents. But this globetrotter believes the right person should make even trips to the grocery store feel like an adventure. When it comes to dating, Adam has been losing hope after swiping away for the past few years, especially as the pool has dwindled. Everyone meets their person when they're like 22 here. All of a sudden, you're 26 and there's no single people anymore. But while most of his peers were settling down, Adam was busy growing his men's clothing business from one tiny location to 6 stores across the country. He may have yet to select a mate, but at least he'll have no problems picking out his wedding fit. Okay, let's look at your fit. It's a good color, brings out his eyes. Don't know if that's the best haircut that suits your facial features. I don't know, unpopular opinion, I feel like the pants could be more form-fitting because his jacket is a little bit loose. I don't think those are Converse, but they look like Converse. I've heard people say mean things about him. I'm not gonna say anything mean. We'll see how this goes. We'll just see how this goes. Alex, 29. We saw him at the reunion for season 7 with Brittany. Alex is 29. There's a lot of people in their 20s. It's interesting. Commercial real estate broker, Taurus. What is a Taurus? I'm already tired of this, you guys. Taurians are lazy is the myth. Truth, Taurians are cautious and will go out of their way to assist others. Okay, we saw Taurus already. Alex may know how to ride a unicycle, though after some time in the pod, he's hoping to pedal a bicycle built for 2. That's not his only special skill. This former high school music teacher plays the guitar, piano, bass, drums, violin, clarinet, and more. Ideally, Alex's partner won't mind a bit of noise since he's got plenty of instruments to practice, and he's also been known to snore. I can't help it, he says, so please forgive me. If he meets an adventurous and slightly nerdy woman who can overlook that potentially aggravating habit, he'll have no problem putting his dating days to bed. If you're on a show and the premise is to get married, I don't understand why snoring is the only thing that you could say. I feel like you could say a different red flag. That's not as important for someone who is considering marriage. In my opinion, as a married woman, in my late 20s as well. What's up with real estate? I feel like there's a lot of... Wait, is he the I don't know. The was a realtor, but his outfit's okay. I don't know if I would like those jeans with the baby blue sweater. And are those Timberlands? It's fine. I feel like I just changed the pants. There is another realtor, so maybe it's this next person. Andrew, 27, realtor. Astrological sign is a Cancer. And we know they're known to be emotional, but let's see what they have to say about the myths. Myth, Cancers are too emotional. Truth, Cancers are great listeners and not just invested in their own emotions. I agree with them. Heading into the pods, intellectually curious Andrew is ready to go deep. I'm someone who is constantly searching for answers to not always the simplest questions. I'm looking for someone who is willing to go on that journey, but cerebral explorations aren't the only adventures with this former Army helicopter mechanic is interested in. For example, for Andrew, the frigid temperatures are the hardest part about dating in Minneapolis, making romantic nature walks out of the question. Instead, he prefers to take dates to the dance floor, and while having 2 left feet isn't necessarily a deal breaker, a potential partner who asks him to sacrifice his faith would definitely send him whirling away in the opposite direction. I don't know. Most of these abouts, I feel like they're just like silly, but this is fine. I feel like he's looking for someone to like connect with really on a deep level, spontaneous, be willing to dance, but is he the Let's look at this outfit. The outfit is nice, but I don't know, something's off actually. Let me assess what's off. I think it's the pants. And those shoes look a bit too sporty. His blazer is giving I'm in a business meeting. His shoes are like I'm going to an outside wedding. Something about the brown and black together. I feel like the brown is too light. Ben, age 28, developer. It's like everyone is in their late 20s besides Amanda, or in their early 30s. I just hate that. I feel like love can be blind, I think, but what are we going to do about those large age gaps? Like, when is it considered, okay, that's too far? Like a 26-year-old and a 43-year-old? Is that too far? Let me know what you think. Libra. Ben's competitive nature serves him well in his intramural kickball league, but he's yet to bring home a championship title in the game of love. A team player on and off the field, Ben says he can always sense when someone's feeling left out. I kind of have a sixth sense for that and love to just bring people in and make them feel included. If Ben meets a woman who can match his energy and lead with vulnerability in the pods, which they always do, you know they're going to do that, he won't hesitate to draft her as a partner in life. And if she has a competitive streak of her own and complements his outgoing and playful personality, then it just might be a win-win. I feel like that just talks about how he likes that no one's feeling left out and stuff, but it doesn't really say what he's looking for. It just says, I'd like to do this. I don't want anyone feeling left out. If someone can match my energy, yes. I just feel like if you're looking for marriage, I need people to say like what they're looking for, what makes them a great partner. Not saying this, but I love this outfit. Besides the shirt, I feel like the shirt can go. I'm kind of looking for something with a collar. If he was gonna do that casual of a shirt, then we could be more casual in the shoes. I would change the shirt and maybe the watch. Maybe like a watch with a black strap because he has black shoes on. Benji, age 26. He might be the youngest one here. Entrepreneur, realtor. We have 3 people in realty. Aquarius. My husband's an Aquarius. Let's see what they have to say about that. Myth. Aquarians are antisocial. Truth. Aquarians place humanity above anything else. I can see that. Digital nomad Benji hasn't lived in the same place for the last 7 years. Though he's the youngest single entering the pods, he's committed to settling down with someone special who also doesn't mind globetrotting from time to time. I'm a huge traveler and I see a lot of that in our future. As for his dream partner, Benji's looking for her to check every possible box. He wants to connect with someone who's spontaneous but can also plan, and someone who pushes him out of his comfort zone, also makes him comfortable. Only time will tell if the total package is waiting for him on the other side of the glowing wall. So I have questions. He hasn't lived in the same place for the last 7 years. So does that mean every year you're moving? And are you looking for someone to move with you? I need to know, are you going to settle down in a specific spot, or you plan to continue that on? And I hope he mentions that early on. That pose doesn't seem very comfy. Like, he doesn't seem comfortable in that pose. That shirt doesn't look too fitted. The shoes are nice. Pants, I would use something at about the very ends, but the shoes I think are the best part of this outfit. I see what he was doing, but he just does not look comfortable. All right, Brad, 35, dentist, Sagittarius. In the pods, Brad plans to bring Midwest nice back to dating. I'm looking for a best friend, someone who's easy to talk to and nice to me. There have been some mean women over the years, and I'd like to try to avoid that. As a dentist, Brad has no interest in getting chewed up and spit out by a girl with a nasty bite. All the pod's sweeties better brace themselves because Brad does have some mean moves. He once won $10,000 doing a freestyle dance competition in Miami. Do you think his routine involved flossing? I'm like, I could totally work and do these about sections. I wonder how much the person doing these about sections are getting paid, because sign me up. I feel like all he basically said is I'm not looking for a mean girl. What else besides that you have cool dance moves, that you're a dentist, which means you make a lot of money. I mean, come on, Brad, tell us more. Like, what else are you looking for besides someone who's not mean? Does that mean you'll take anything? His outfit is giving Uncle Jesse from Full House. Well, maybe Bob Saget. Rested in peace. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like from the waist up, it kind of looks like the dad in What a Girl Wants. I feel like he could have totally went for that Pirates of the Caribbean aesthetic. I wonder if he's gonna connect with Amanda, just like because of closeness and age-ish. All right, we have Brian, age 30, wine bar owner. He's a Cancer. Brian has been putting his business acumen to good use from a young age, opening up a wine bar during his senior year of college. I feel like if you open up a business during your college years, you either do really well or it just is not good at all. Like there's no in between. So he must be doing really well for himself. Focusing on his career hasn't exactly helped him in the dating department, but now he's seeking a partner with whom he can share a bottle of his favorite vintage and help him nail down a better work-life balance. Despite his discerning palate, you won't find any wine stains on his teeth. I get complimented on my smile a lot, he says. Hopefully he'll match with a woman that also takes care of her pearly whites, as poor hygiene is a deal breaker. They shouldn't have put him right under the dentist. Like it's very teethy right now. But other than that, I just got that you are very career oriented. You're looking for someone to help you with work-life balance. I don't know. I feel like that could be a concern. What if you get married to someone and then now you have to figure it out? That could easily turn into you still focusing on your career. You're still working a lot and that's just not good. It says help him nail down a work-life balance. I don't know. I don't like that sentence. It just sounds like he needs help with that. I feel like there's a lot of light going on here, and the contrast for the colors is just the belt and the shoes, which do not match. So I would like to see either darker khakis or a darker shirt. And then I think he should have fixed his hands, because one looks like a fist, one looks like this. Instead of this, he could have done this. Very pearly whites. I've also heard that if you have really white teeth, that's not the best for your teeth. What kind of toothpaste do y'all use? I recently got into Colgate Optic White. Do you have a recommended toothpaste brand? I heard if you do the whitening toothpaste that those give you sensitivity. I'm gonna ask my dentist. I have a follow-up in May. Daniel, age 30, sales account executive. He's a Taurus. I kind of forget what Taurus means. Myth, Taurians are lazy. True Taurians are cautious and will go out of their way to assist others. This former Gerber baby model is all grown up and ready to find a partner he can go gaga over, with his parents' long-lasting marriage as an inspiration for his own future love story. Daniel is intent on building a family with a woman who appreciates his sensitive side. He's hoping that she'll love him and his tendency to put his foot in his mouth unconditionally. Okay, I don't like that sentence. Though he doesn't always think before he speaks, which he's worried might get him in trouble in the pods, his openness and willingness to ask for help are the qualities Daniel's most proud of developing. Again, it's like, if you know you always put your foot in your mouth, what are you doing to work on it? It just seems like you're asking for someone to take you as you are, which I think is great, but what does that even mean? You can't stop saying the B word. Willingness to ask for help, he's very open. So maybe him being very open, sometimes he like says the wrong thing, because I can relate to that actually. Sometimes I always want to like be an open book, which is not necessarily a good thing. Maybe that's what he means. It looks kind of business casual, but heavy on the casual side. Like he's wearing a sports coat with a button up and then really tight pants and then those shoes. I feel like I would change the color of those shoes or just change the shoes, but that camel like color, I just feel like it's not working out. I feel like if he would have had low-cut shoes like that, that would be better. Where's the diverse men? I don't see a person of color male so far. David, age 33, medical device sales. They make a lot of money. I just know that. He's an Aries, working in the medical aesthetics industry. Dave is used to concentrating on people's looks, but his biggest turnoff is superficiality. That and too much Botox. Now he's eager to approach dating in a totally new way and prioritize shared interests and values over physical appearance, though he sometimes struggles to express his feelings. Dave is prepared to get real with a partner who shares his social stamina, but has a different enough personality to keep him curious. If he finds a woman who can deck the halls with all 40 of his cousins every Christmas Eve, she might just be the one. What is this with Christmas? Okay. You know what? They probably filmed this during holiday season. But anyone who wins Dave's heart must first get the stamp of approval from the two most important people in his life, his dad and sister. When did they film Love is Blind season 8? I feel like they probably filmed this in November and they're like, I'm only marrying you if you can come to Christmas. Season 8 of Love is Blind was filmed in March 2024. They're very Christmassy. Minneapolis, do we have a problem with matching our shoes to our outfit? I just want to ask. I'm not judging, just questioning. I feel like those shoes are too light. I think maybe it's the black pants that have to go, or you need a change the shoes. I feel like it would work if one of those two went. If he would have taken out the pants, a pantsuit that is the same color, or had darker shoes or black shoes because his belt is black. It looks like he's not looking for anyone with plastic surgery. You do what you want, but I feel like Netflix has a lot of people that potentially could have had fillers or plastic surgery, so it's like, you're going on a Netflix show. What do you expect? Or people go on these shows and then afterwards you might have seen some work done. It's just part of the industry. And I feel like if you get plastic surgery done, that doesn't necessarily mean you're superficial. Red flag. Red flag. We are looking at Devin. He's 29 years old. He's a youth director and a coach. Pisces. Sneakerhead Devin built his own basketball training business and mentoring program to help kids reach their goals. When he's not on the court as a high school coach, he opts to forego the bar scene to stay in and cook up delicious dishes. Devin is hoping this experiment will help him accomplish one of his greatest ambitions, meeting a woman who supports him from the sidelines during big games and in the kitchen every night as his sous chef. I would love to just be at home listening to music, partying, and dancing, and then cooking together before enjoying a meal. Aww. And it seems like his love language is quality time, acts of service, so hopefully he finds the one. It does seem like he's busy though. Basketball season, expect to have long nights, and he's kind of looking for someone to go on that journey with him. Maybe that's why he hasn't found the right one, just being busy, but we'll see. His outfit, it looks nice. Ooh, he focuses on details because he had like the red jacket, and then his Jordans have, those are Jordans, right? I think they were Jordans. His Jordans have like the red logo, and then he has a red necklace, so that's cute. Hugo, age 30, he's in marketing, Pisces. It's not unusual for Hugo to take long last-minute road trips to try a new restaurant in another state on a random Friday night. I love that. No wonder he describes his experience dating in Minneapolis as repetitive and mundane. I don't know, I feel like, is that a Midwestern thing? Me being from Ohio, I feel like maybe it might be a Midwestern thing. A down-to-earth woman with that same spontaneous spirit will make the perfect co-pilot on these frequent unplanned joyrides, but Hugo is searching for a future wife. To sacrifice for love would be my alone time. I do need some space every now and then, but after 4 years of the single life, he's ready to make room for a partner who shares his goals and values. It seems like he's looking for someone spontaneous, but also not codependent, someone that has some independence where they can have their own alone time, but he wants someone that he can like have fun with. But I don't think he means like fun with as in not long term. I would like to see more sentences from everyone about what they are looking for in a wife or husband and what makes them a good candidate for being married in 4 weeks. Hugo is very stylish. The only thing is that he's not wearing a belt, but I actually like everything else. He's not wearing a collared shirt, but I feel like this makes it work because everything else seems pretty fitted. The shoes match. Maybe I would just like to see a belt. Joey, 35, physician associate. They make a lot of money. Taurus, always a groomsman, but never the groom. Oh, that's like really sad starting out. Joey was in 11 weddings last year. This is not funny, but it's that's ideally he will find someone who's handy with a needle and thread, since he ripped his pants on the dance floor at 6 of those 11 weddings. He must be funny. Joey is entering the pods and hopes that it will finally be his turn to say I do. If he forms a relationship with someone who is empathetic and family oriented, then Joey won't have any problems making compromises. Everyone's got healthy boundaries, so as long as we discuss and don't cross them, there wouldn't be anything I can't sacrifice. Interesting. But there is one thing Joey won't tolerate from a partner. If they give me a wet willy, I'm not going to be happy. That is my pet peeve, and everyone knows it. I have questions. Joey, you're 35. You're a physician associate, and you're worried about wet willies? I feel like we all have our icks, but why is that's like so random and small to me? Like, who hurt you? What did your last relationship look like? Did they just give you wet willies all the time and you did not set a boundary, and like now you're like, no. My number one thing, if you give me a wet willy, I'm out. Move out. 11 weddings. So you must have a lot of friends. I see a very fun patterned shirt. What is that? Okay, I thought that was like a wristband for concerts. I think that's one of those rubber wristbands, and then that watch. Why does the wristband match the bottom of his shoes? So what was planned here and what was not planned? Was this whole thing planned? I like that he's wearing a matching suit. He's one of the very few who is wearing a matching suit. Maybe it's just personal choice, but I wouldn't wear the wristband and those shoes, and I wouldn't wear that shirt, and I wouldn't wear that watch. But you know what? He's doing him. I really appreciate the matching suit. The wet willy has me asking questions. Like, I'm not gonna let that go. They better explain that. We have Mason. He's age 33. Okay, I just can't get it. You are 35 and you're worrying about wet willies? Anyways, okay. Mason, age 33. Cinematographer. Finally, we have some like different jobs. Taurus. Mason is used to relying on his visual instincts as a cinematographer, but now he's coming out from behind the camera to switch things up for love. His biggest accomplishment is making a living in a creative career he loves, and he's looking for that same passion and drive in a potential partner. A skater girl would be particularly rad, as Mason shreds whenever he gets the chance, even sneaking in skating sessions before work. In fact, he's so committed to the sport that he once went through an entire workday with a broken foot. While he may be tough on the ramp, Mason says his friends and family would beg to differ, lovingly describing him as a big softie. I feel like that whole paragraph was confusing. Sounds like he wants someone that skates and he's a big softie from what his family and friends say. I like that he's a cinematographer. That's really cool. I feel like his blazer's too nice for his distressed like jeans, and he tried to make business casual happen a little bit. What's up with that pose? He's doing the Mo, age 35, property manager, Capricorn, born in the Bronx before moving to Senegal and returning to the United States before he turned 10. Mo learned English as his third language. Yay, a polyglot! After a year and a half of single life in a city that sometimes feels way too small, he is hitting the pause to see if he's also fluent in the language of love. His greatest accomplishment is becoming the first in his family to graduate college. But the learning didn't stop there. Mo says he experienced significant personal growth throughout his 20s, especially when it comes to communication. Now funny and outgoing, Mo hopes to connect with his forever person, someone trustworthy who embraces his big heart and resilient spirit. I love that. I feel like that was the first like really good paragraph in the about section. We got a little bit of his history, what he's looking for. He makes it clear that he's looking for his forever person. It's good. He's like talked about some personal growth in his 20s and now he's 35. Property manager. Okay, it's fun. See, he has a lot of things going on in this outfit, but it's one of those situations where it works. He has the red and the green. I feel like if you see red and green, you can always be like, whoa, Christmas. But it ties together in the shirt, so it's cute. Yeah, I'm rooting for him. Mo, I hope you find someone that is your forever person. Okay, oh my gosh, I think we're almost done, you guys. Scott, age 34, project manager, Sagittarius. Like any good Midwestern boy, Scott is extremely close with his friends and family. I do not like that. That is not a good introduction sentence. For the first time, he's ready to make connections based on his own instincts instead of what others may think. Described by those who know him best as a golden retriever, Scott may struggle a bit with long dates lounging in the pods. I do not sit still very well. I enjoy taking in a football game on the couch, but after that I need to get up and run off my energy. Still, that doesn't mean a stimulating conversation with a girl that's well read won't get his tail wagging. What is this? Like, oh, they could have given him a lot more in that paragraph. We need to know more about Scott. Don't compare him to a dog like any good Midwestern boy. It's like saying good boy, golden retriever. No, I don't. They did him dirty in this. Scott, you deserve better. But what I'm getting from this is that he's considered a golden retriever, so if you're considered a golden retriever, you are considered kind of like a little bit clingy, which I totally relate to. But it seems like he can't sit still, so he might be concerned about having a lot of time in the pods where you're just sitting down. But you can do activities and stuff, which I think would make it helpful for him. But his outfit matches. His blazer and his belt match, his shoes match, and he has handkerchief. I feel like no one has handkerchiefs anymore. Or is it handkerchief? I don't know. Tom, age 38, management consultant, Scorpio. I don't remember if we've seen a Scorpio. Myth, Scorpios are jealous. Truth, Scorpios are passionate but also selfless. Born in Brazil and raised in Minnesota, Tom is a self-described fitness fanatic who doesn't take rest days. I work out when I go on vacation and I'm pretty focused on my diet. Tom's ready to show that same level of commitment to a life partner. While he's slightly nervous about how fast a relationship could develop in the pods, he's excited about the unplugged dating exercise. But if Tom ends up falling for someone who's always glued to their phone after the pods, his number one ick it could become a sticky situation. I feel like he's legit treating this like an experience or an experiment and not wanting that end goal of getting married. It just seems like he's a creature of habit. I work out, I'm crazy about my diet, don't be on your phone around me. Besides that, I want to know more about what makes you a great candidate for this. But I totally agree, it's really annoying when people are always on their phones. Let's see what you do on this season, Tom. You're 38, so you must be the closest in age to Amanda. Does that belt buckle say Minnesota? It does. So you're proud of your city. They should have fixed the blazer, because like when you put your hand in your pockets, we see the inside. I actually like the inside of the blazer, but I mean, this is not my particular style. I think this would have been a good opportunity to have the same pants match your blazer, or maybe a pattern on your blazer that's not so loud, because I feel like that doesn't match the belt buckle. I feel like your bottom or your shirt and your belt buckle and below matches, but the blazer, I think the blazer just doesn't work. But I like the blazer, I just don't think it all goes together. But other than that, you know, that was it. I think I'm gonna do a little series because I love Love is Blind, and I'm gonna be watching Love is Blind season 8, and I think this is just fun. So I'm gonna do a little series of it. We can just like watch it together and have fun. I think 2025 is the year to have fun because there's a lot going on in the world and we just need to smile and laugh together. So I'm gonna do that mini series on here and see how that goes. If you do not watch Love is Blind, I think now is the time. This is obviously gonna get messy. Let's go ahead and get into the trailer. I'm gonna try to do screen share on my computer. I'm gonna have low expectations, okay? Let's just go ahead and watch this trailer and see what they're all about.
When the doors opened and I saw him, I thought, he's so familiar to me.
Ooh, and we heard everyone saying that Minneapolis is a small town vibe. So interesting.
I believe he knew exactly what I looked like the entire time we were talking through the wall.
Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean he knew you've met before, or he kind of stereotyped you like, yeah, I know what you look like. You are blonde hair, blue eyes. I don't know.
I think half of us believe we're engaged. Hunger Games, baby.
Dating in the pods is crazy, okay?
I'm 30.
So you're no longer attractive.
Oh my God.
What the heck? Why? Why you would say that? That is not true. And why would you? That's not even funny, okay? I know I laugh, but it's because of the audacity. I'm sure you're 30 too, bro.
My sister was born blind. She just loves people without seeing them. If I could just be a little bit like her, that'd be cool.
I can't wait to tell my boyfriend to break up with his girlfriend.
She's trying to date the person that I want to marry. That sucks.
I'm on my knee.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Will you marry me?
Absolutely.
This is insane.
That was a pretty ring.
I think I'm probably the luckiest person on the whole world.
He's not your type. That's the whole point of this.
There's this girl on TikTok. She's crying. I need you to tell me everything.
They are filming. They are filming and someone is on TikTok crying over a guy. That's just so interesting. Usually we see some drama happening on TikTok or even on Reddit. When we meet the cast before the episodes film, we see that. So that is very interesting. He must be messy. Is he known around Minneapolis?
She had a boyfriend going into this.
He's a huge liar. Apparently there was a girl all over him.
And we've seen that before too. Trevor from season 6, Love is Blind, he had a girlfriend going into this, and there were receipts. So here we go again. But again, I'm here for the mess.
Did you block her?
I did.
Oh.
The guy lives in the freaking building that we moved into.
Why do you need a prenup?
I'm pro prenup. I'm interested as to why he said, why do you need one? Maybe he's just trying to figure out why, but you should definitely consider a prenup whether or not you're on television, just because you need to protect your assets. I don't necessarily think it's a trust issue, but in the event something happens, like you want to have a 401k for retirement, in the event something happens, like you get laid off or something, you want to make sure that you have protections in place for yourself. So that'll be interesting.
It's a big decision.
Oh God, I can't deal with this for the rest of my life.
Get me out of here.
You guys, I don't know. I don't know what to think. What do you think? I'm just more so interested in being entertained on Valentine's Day, So let me know in the comments what you think about this trailer. It's very interesting. Just seemed like a bunch of mess. Seems like a lot of people are here for the experience, but I hope someone finds love. You know, I think love can be blind, but you know, we're in season 8 of this. How long are we gonna go? I mean, obviously we're all gonna be invested. We'll see. While we're here, let's just go ahead and watch the Meet the Cast video, and then I'm done with this until Valentine's Day.
How many people get to do this?
The possibilities are freaking me out in a good way, but still very nervous.
8 singles. There's 32 people in this cast. You have a 25% chance to getting screen time, I guess, or 25% chance to make it to the honeymoon stage.
Anything that gives me the ick, I would say bad hygiene.
Long fingernails, mommy issues.
Self-centered men that don't consider other people, wouldn't consider me, would be a huge ick for me.
Cheaters.
Someone who's on their phone too much, not able to unplug and be with you in the moment.
Doesn't like
These are all valid.
dogs.
If they give me a wet willy, I'm not going to be happy about that.
Joey, who hurt you? Like, was his last relationship just like, what grown woman gives wet willies all the time? Like, whoever Joey encountered really left a wet mark inside of his ear.
Probably when a guy gets up and you like see the top of his butt crack.
When someone gets up and you see the top of their butt crack, I feel like that's either two things she's referring to. One, they're wearing pants that don't fit them, or is she commenting on somebody who's in a larger size? I don't know. I'm side-eyeing that.
Like, I can't handle that.
My friends and family would describe me as disciplined and consistent.
Adventurous. A lot of them live vicariously through me. Secretly really weird, but in a good way.
Good weird is great. I love good weird.
Adaptable, get along with people in any situation.
A golden retriever or a 5-year-old that just needs to run around and get his energy out.
Someone that will quote a movie down to the T.
Hardworking.
Okay, I'm that way. I can quote all of the lines in the Cheetah Girls, White Chicks, Bringing Down the House, Malibu's Most Wanted. There's so many more, but I can't think right now. I relate to that.
Funny, loyal.
An overthinker and an overprocessor. I'm nervous about,
I think sometimes my age can be a factor. So making a great connection in the pod and then maybe having him not pick me.
The fact that she's already worried about her age in the cast. She's the oldest one. No one else is in their 40s. I just hope this lady is not being set up for failure. Hope she succeeds in this, but man, that just disappoints me.
We're looking for a life partner. Yeah, we share the good times and the bad times.
What I'm looking for in my perfect partner is somebody who's fun and always down to try something new.
I am looking for someone that I can show my whole authentic self to.
Someone to build a family with and someone to grow close with and hopefully grow old with.
Someone that matches me in a way that we like to go out and do fun things.
I am definitely looking for someone who's goofy. Number one, first and foremost.
I call it like the grocery store test. Who's going to be fun to go to the grocery store with? Who's going to make that a fun experience?
I am not willing to sacrifice my.
Where were all of those sentences in the About Me section when we met the cast? Like, looking for someone to grow old with, looking for someone to start a family with. There was nothing about that. There was, I snore.
That's one thing that keeps me grounded and is really the foundation for how I live my life.
My excitability. I want someone who will cheer me on as I am in the middle of a dance floor or get excited next to me as I watch the sunset.
One thing I'm not.
I don't know if she's looking for someone to like be side by side with or they just support her. That's kind of what I'm getting from those sentences.
Willing to sacrifice for love would be my alone time. I think I do need some space every now and then.
My connection with my family and my beliefs.
A non-negotiable would be probably someone that doesn't have any faith.
One thing that I do that could get on my partner's nerves is sometimes I snore and I can't help it. So please forgive me.
I'm not very good at putting my clothes away, so I'm a little messy.
Okay. I'm sorry, but when she said, I'm not good at putting my clothes away, did you put the other part of your blazer away? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just curious about that. Like, did she make this outfit? I'm also noticing that her outfit reminds me of the Little Mermaid. I just realized it's a bandeau top on the other side.
Messy. I procrastinate like a lot with everything.
I am always.
And you know what? She's an oncology nurse. She's probably been doing draining and emotional things all day. And when she gets home, she probably just wants to like not be sad and probably do something else. Brain rot. I get it. I don't blame you for that.
With everything.
I am always running around dancing, doing something energetic at all times.
I sing a lot of sentences. Do you want to go to Taco Bell? Do you want to go to Taco Bell? Like, I'm always singing for no reason.
I'm just so excited to meet new people and hopefully find a husband.
I am a diehard believer in this concept. I'm very excited to get in the pods and find the love of my life.
Where's the scientist this season? I feel like all of the scientists do really well in this experiment. Lydia and Milton, I believe they were season 4. They were both scientists. Taylor and Garrett from season 7. And they all said they believe in the experiment. They succeeded. I think this dude isn't real to you.
Life.
What do y'all think? I don't know. I still think that if you're going on a show, season 8 of the show, I feel like this is no longer an experiment, but I love the show, so you know what? I'm still consuming it. That's probably why. Alright y'all, that is the end of this video. I am looking forward to the tea, to the juice. Hopefully someone actually finds love. If not, I'm just here for a good time. Entertain me, please. I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know in the comment section down below who you think is going to get married, and what do you think of these contestants? Do you think they're here for love? Is anyone actually here for the love aspect, or just to experience something new, or to get a social media platform? What do you think? Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I just appreciate you being here, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!